Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Upstate Medical University Arena from Syracuse, New York. The Syracuse Crunch and the Toronto Marlies. The Marlies staying in New York after taking down the Utica Comets 2-1 in overtime a few nights ago. Here we go as the Marlies go in gold on the road for the first time in their history of New Age uniform. And the Comets going in alternate orange against Toronto for the second time this year. The Marlies stunning them the first time 4-3. Here's Nick Robertson, penalty coming early to Syracuse. It's fired in and touched up by the Comets, so the Marlies will go to the power play. 0 for 2 last game. Went Toronto on the power play. They're looking to start it up again here this afternoon. Yeah, you gotta get the power play clicking again if you're the Toronto Marlies, and here we go. This will be a good opportunity early for Toronto to get on the score sheet. Marlies last game against the Crunch lost at home 3-2 in overtime. So their perfect record against the Crunch this season has come to an end. They look to continue the winning streak against Syracuse, though, if they can win again tonight. Spinning is Aberzizi, getting around everybody, shooting! And where was that going? That was close. Dargachitsev centered in front. Aberzizi on the steal again. He'll center it through the traffic. Never found anybody, and back down the ice. Minute gone on the power play, but the Marlies had a good look. Here's Alex Steves with it. He'll bring it ahead with speed through center. 40 seconds to go on the power play, given away, and back down the ice again. That should pretty much do it. Maybe one last rush. Here comes Toronto with the puck. Nick Aberzizi, 19 seconds. Here's Aberzizi to the nets. Tried to open him up. Save made. Here's Alex Steves in the corner boards. Carrick on it. Ahead for Ryfors. Ryfors, middle of the ice. That's turned over to Joe Blandisi. Now Dumont to the front. Ryfors kicked away by Murray. Finley fires, blocker save, Murray. Here's Mete, fans on the clear. Carrick back on it. Dargachintsev gave it away. Carrick in front, save made. That's Matt Murray with a series of saves in behind the goal. Steves has that back ahead for Semyon Dargachintsev. That's fired in by Toronto. It goes to the far side. Radish takes a bump. Here's Carrick to Dumont. Ahead for Finley. Right side, he'll bring it with speed. Turned over to Mete through the middle of the ice. Aberzizi back on it. Here comes Toronto inside. Dargachitsev centered in front. They score! Joe Blandisi. He stays red hot and gives Toronto a 1-0 lead here in Syracuse. 8:19 into the first period. Job well done indeed, and my goodness. Joe Blandisi finds a way. Face off back to center ice. Here comes the draw, ready. One back by the Crunch, they control at center ice. Trying to bring it ahead. The Marlies have dominated Syracuse this season so far. As we said, that loss was just very unlucky. Trying to clear the puck and bounce right off a shin of a Crunch player on a break, and he won the game. Here's Wayne Simmons, fired in. Goes in around. You don't win them all, but that one was definitely unlucky. Hit in the corner. Finley picks it up. A penalty coming now against Toronto. Marlies 0 for 1 on their power play. Crunch will have their first attempt of the night. Top scorer on this line on the ice, Jamel Smith for the power play line. Wrong one back. It's picked up by Day. Turned over now. Bobby McMahon might have Johnstone with him. Waits for him to catch up. Here's McMahon in front. Trying to drag it to the net. Knocked back to McMahon. His pass misses Johnstone, and a penalty coming the other way now. So it'll be a 4-on-4 for a minute and so. And here's the draw. Crunch failed their power play on a penalty taken. Jones taken in the corner. Simmons looking in front. Got the pass, but it didn't get across. Here's Roberts. Taken hard to the boards. The Marlies on it. Power play now done. The Marlies bring it in. 30 seconds to go in the rush. Simmons to the net, a backhand. Nothing there. All the felts on it, and he covers for Syracuse. 6:56 to go here in the first. Marlies 1. Crunch 0. Syracuse Crunch and Toronto Marlies. Marlies make their way to Belleville, take on the Senators next. Last time they saw them 4-2 win in Belleville. Here's Finley, gave that away. Power play, 5 seconds left. Steve shoots, and it's stopped by Olnefelt. Power play done, 0 for 2 now. Now another penalty coming, and it's going against Toronto. This will be their second penalty of the game. Finley, today, taking that center. Marlies trying to get it back on, and there's another penalty coming. That one, big hit by Mete. Carrick in the corner, and the physicality by the Marlies. We might have a 5-on-3 here. Here's Radish on it. brought it ahead. Simmons crushed him, and that's going to be a fight. Simmons and Finley are going to go back and forth. They don't like each other very much. No, they don't at all, and that was just a huge hit by Wayne Simmons after the Marlies take multiple penalties on the same shift. Just got to find a way to avoid that, and they don't. And Wayne Simmons taken down here by Finley at the crunch. Well, Toronto Marlies finding ways, but they haven't been to their top form today. Yes, they have the first goal of the game. It was a beauty, but that is it, and that's where we stand here in the first. Here's the draw. Crunch pick it up, a shot that's blocked through traffic. 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. Jones scores! That one through a screen beats Matt Murray, and the game is tied. 5-on-3 power play goal for Felix Roberts. That's his first of the season with Syracuse, and the game is tied. So it takes a 5-on-3 power play, and we're even. Picked up here by the Crunch. They'll bring it in again. Still on the power play. Petronero clears down ice. Crunch on it. Getting back in their own zone. Now bringing it ahead through the middle of the ice is Dumont. He has help with him on the left wing. Crunch will bring it in here. Marlies on the puck. There's Hellickson to the front. Turned over, and it slides wide on Matt Murray. 30 seconds left to go on the power play here. Crunch from behind in front. That shot is blocked in front of Matt Murray. Corner boards. Crunch lose it. Smith looking, shooting. Murray down, has that. Marlies clear to center, and that'll do it for the power play. Picked up here. And my goodness. Brought in again. Here's Jamel Smith. Shoots! Saved! Made by Murray. Hellickson. There's McMahon off the boards. Dumont on the giveaway. Dumont from the corner looking in front. Here's backhand to forehand. Glove save. Murray. Under 5 seconds to go here in the first. 1-1 from Syracuse. Oh, here's the draw. And one back. Here's a shot. Didn't make it on goal. Marlies clear, and that'll do it for the first period. 1-1 after one tonight from Syracuse. Shots to go in the game are 7-5 Crunch. Hits are 9-3 Marlies. Face off 7-2 Syracuse. Power plays Crunch 1-for-3. Toronto 0-for-2. 1-1 after one. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Upstate Medical Arena University. And here we go. The University Arena from Syracuse, the Crunch and the Marlies. Facing for the third time already this year from Syracuse. The Marlies taking the first two meetings. Here's Smith back to Carrick. To the point for Walcott. Fired right on. And Murray knocking that away. Dryfour's back. Smith in front. Shaw's stick in the way on that feed. Dryfour's back out to center. Walcott taken hard. Marlies move in. Here's Toronto. Nothing on goal. Yeah, couldn't keep it on his stick. Bring it to the net. Steves, here's Smith across. This finds Dumont out of the zone. He's turned back. Crunch have it middle of the ice. Now entering from the left side. Mete blocking that way, and as it rolled on net, Dumont in front. Drop back to Walcott. That's turned over to Logan Shaw. And the Marlies turn the other way. Shaw will just chip it into the zone. Round it goes far side. Here's Carrick on it for Syracuse. Walcott. Marlies having some trouble offensively recently. Few goals a game as they take another penalty here. This will be their fourth of the night. Already 3 taken. The Crunch have 2 taken. So Syracuse will go to their fourth power play tonight. As here comes the face-off. They scored on a 5-on-3 on their last one. Here's a shot. Barry Boulay point blank. And Matt Murray was there, pad down. Now Matt Hellickson shorthanded for the Marlies. He'll get it out. Forche, middle of the ice. That's turned back again. Day entering the zone. McMahon on him. Center and pass. Boulay. Save made. Murray, it goes through him. And wide of the left post. Finley. Back again in front. That's turned over. Mark Johnstone. Johnstone after the puck on Barry Boulay. Barry Boulay gets it by. Petronero back. Here's Finley. A shot poked away by Murray. Here's Johnstone. Back again into the Syracuse zone. Round it goes. Jones is on it again for Finley. In come the Crunch. From the corner. Bumped off the puck. McMahon to Johnstone. Power play done. Now 1-for-4. Here's Day in again. Trying to get it to the nets. Jones, save made. Matt Murray. Robertson to Johnstone. Red line and into the zone. It's rung around. This finds Blandisi again. He saved. He scores. And Joseph Blandisi has his second of the night to give Toronto the lead back here in the second period, 2-1. Big goal for the Marlies. Look at Blandisi, the patience, backhanded right through on that right post, beating Alnefelt. So the Marlies regain the lead here in the second period, 2-1, just 10 seconds past the halfway mark of this one. Walcott gave that away. Robertson. Hallwell back to Nick Robertson. Ryfors is on it. Here come the crunch inside. Crawl back to defend on that hit. Shaw cornered by Smith. Back in deep. 8 to go here, second period. Marlies 2, Crunch 1. That's played for Robertson. This might be trouble. Nick Robertson centers in front. One-timer didn't make it on net. Shaw back. That broke a Marley stick. They go back to get another as it comes out to center right. Smith on the left wing. Marley's trying to stop him. Dumont won't get it to the net. Good play, Hallwell. Back Hallwell. That's played back to Day. Looking for Lane Walcott. Corner for Dumont. Back in front. Ryfors wide in the Marley net. 5 to go here. The second. Marlies 2. Crunch 1. Here's Crawl with it. Ahead for Shaw and back again into the Syracuse ice. He rung it around, but Smith was on it first. Hit on the play, but didn't lose the puck. Here's Dumont with it. Breaking in. Taken down by a collision. Blandisi to Shaw. Marlies Blandisi with both goals tonight for Toronto. Here's a drop back for Blandisi. Shooting, he scores! The hat trick for Joe Blandisi. And the Marlies go up 3-1. All 3 Toronto goals tonight for Joe Blandisi. That's his second hat trick of the season, and it's a big one here against a team that's really heating it up as of late, the Syracuse Crunch, compared to the first few times that they played the Marlies. They were anything but then they recently got way better. They beat the Marlies in overtime, here losing right now. Here's Steves, has Blandisi again in front. The pass didn't make it. Sentient. Steves, corner for Blandisi. Blandisi brings it to the net. Save. Moves it sent wide by Chizowski. And for Blandisi again. Blandisi goes for a spin to the net and sends it high. What a move. Chizowski from behind. Blandisi all over the ice. Steves to Blandisi again. In. No shot to the net. Sentient's on it. Period will come to an end. 3-1 Toronto after 2. Shots are goal in the hockey game, if you're wondering, are 11 aside. It's 3-1 Toronto. Hits are 10-7 Marlies. Faceoffs 11-2 Crunch. Power play Syracuse 1 for 4. Toronto 0 for 2. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Upstate Medical University Arena in Syracuse. And here's the draw. Draw won by the Marlies. Just started the third period. A 3-1 lead. Here's a giveaway. Nick Robertson in alone. And he's stopped by Alnefelt getting across. Carrick to Dumont. Marlies with a good push here to start the third period. Robertson. Pass trying to get it through the legs. Here comes Smith with Ryfors. The other way come the Crunch. Ryfors to the net. Sent in behind the goal. Back to the point. He'll center for Carrick. Moving in. Shooting. That's off a leg. Back in front of the net. Murray didn't have to do much as the Marlies clear back down the ice. And icing called against Toronto. Almost 4 gone here in the third. And Toronto with a 3-1 lead. Marlies doing a great job of keeping Syracuse to the outside. Yes, they've had some good looks, but their only goal really was a point shot on a 5-on-3 power play. They haven't been able to find a goal 5-on-5. Knocked around. Here's Walcott to Carrick. The Marlies have kept the Crunch to the outside tonight. You're right about that. What a game for Toronto defensively this afternoon. Here's a shot. Save made. Rebound. That's stopped again. A third try, and Murray got it with the blocker against the right post. Ben to Simmons. Marlies will get it ahead and out. Nick Robertson with the puck. The Crunch with a good push there, but couldn't get it to go by. Here's Dumont in from the right side. Looking in again. Winding up and centering. They score! What a pass! They froze Matt Murray. They got the pass across, and it's a 1-goal game. Here in the third period, a 5-on-5 goal for Alexander Barry-Boulet. Alexander Barry-Boulet, the hottest Crunch player this season. That's his 11th of the year, as he's been heating it up this season. Pass ahead for Chizowski. Lost the puck. Goes back after it. Has it for Blandisi. He scores! That's his 4th of the night. Joseph Blandisi is on fire. And it's 4-2. The Marlies regain the 2-goal lead. Just like that. Chizowski in tight. Blandisi backhand in tight. Beats all the felt to that right post. Joseph Blandisi. Here's the draw. One back by the Crunch. They'll bring it ahead down the middle lane. Gave that away Steves. Back from Blandisi. Here from the Marlies again. Drop past Steves. Steves looks in tight. Looking for Blandisi. The feed not there. Finley brings it through center ice. Fans booing here in Syracuse. It's been all Toronto. Here's Steves, back ahead for Victor Mete. Mete looks, he'll find Blandisi. Here's a chance, up past Chizowski, back in front! And on the felt. Got it before Blandisi could charge it home. Chizowski, Finley on the puck and back again into the Toronto zone. 8 to go here, third. Marlies a 4-2 lead. Pass ahead for Joe Blandisi. Here comes Blandisi, breaking in, Blandisi! And on the felt. Closed him off. Carrick. It's been a Blandisi show tonight. It's Blandisi versus the Crunch this afternoon. Yeah, all 4 goals for the Marlies. Joe Blandisi has been unstoppable tonight. Targachinta back ahead. There's Blandisi again. He's hit on the play, but gets it ahead for McMahon. Moving in. Bobby McMahon sends it high. Marlies have looked good tonight in gold and white. They're unstoppable so far in their new age uniforms. Yes, they are. They haven't been beat. Here come the Crunch. 3.5 to go, third period. In shooting, and Murray made the save. Back in front, there's Smith. He'll put that on goal, and Murray again. Cleared out to center, back down into the Syracuse zone. 2.5 to go here. Icing called against Toronto. Joe Blandisi having a highlight reel night. 4 goals against the Syracuse Crunch. The Marlies with a 4-2 lead late here in the third period. Here's the draw. One back control by Semikin. That's poked away by Bobby McMahon. Race after it, and he's to it. McMahon! He stopped, and they score! And it's waved off immediately. Some contact, they say, on the felt. Yeah, right there. Bobby McMahon stops him from getting in position, and it's in the net. This is going to be no goal. The face-off back to center. The call on the ice, no goal. 4-2 down to 1:34 to play. Here's the draw. Last time the Crunch faced the Marlies in these jerseys, they lost 4-3. Down 4-2, down to the final minutes. Empty net, Syracuse. Hallwell clears towards it. That goes off a leg. Wayne Simmons chases after the puck, gets in there. Backhand sent wide of the empty net. That's Philip Kroll going after it. Semikin. Shaw getting in there. Ahead for Ryford. To Robert. Empty net, Crunch. Robertson clears. That one. Icing. Down to 37.7 seconds to go. 4-2 Marlies. Marlies head on to take on the Senators next in Belleville on this road trip. What a game that's set to be. Marlies and the Senators, always fun. Forche stop. Finley put it on net. That was handled as well. There's Hallwell to Crawl. Up for Simmons. He'll fire to the empty net. That's set for Robertson, but icing called again against Toronto. You just got to get the puck out. You don't want to keep playing it down the ice and get face-offs in your zone with tired players on the ice, and that's what Toronto's doing to themselves right now. Face-off won by Robertson. Crawl clears. This one again down the ice. Another icing. As they chip away at the game clock down to 21.6 seconds now. Marlies again are going to beat the Crunch. Third time this year they're going to beat Syracuse in Syracuse. They've played them twice in Toronto, beating them once in Toronto and losing in overtime once in Toronto. Here it's played in front, buried away to Finley. Back to the point, there's Jones. Simmons pokes it past him. Wayne Simmons, and that is a gift of an empty net to make it 5-2. Wayne Simmons with 7.8 seconds left puts the dagger into the hearts of the Syracuse Crunch. And a 3 spot with just 7 seconds remaining on the game clock. Big road victory tonight for the Marlies. 2-1 in overtime against the Comets. Here tonight against the Crunch, 5-2 and no icing. Shot to the net, it went in! Oh my, a squeaker from the left circle with just 2 seconds left. It is 6-2. Logan Shaw wasn't even trying to score, just really put it to the net to see if Alnefelt was tight against that post, and clearly not as it slides in. 6-2 game. A 6th spot in the gold and white for Toronto tonight. A New Age victory over Syracuse, 6-2 tonight from Syracuse. Big win for the Toronto Marlies. They do it again to the Syracuse Crunch. Yeah, and the story here tonight was they had the better momentum, they had the better pressure in the game, and created those opportunities that got them the win. Marlies will take on the Senators next. That's coming up now. Stay tuned.